Part 1. The Rise and Fall of Atlantis. We bring you the greatest archaeological mysteries, discoveries, and news from around the globe. And today, let's dive into the fascinating legend of Atlantis. Are you ready to embark on a journey back in time to uncover the secrets of a lost civilization? Let's get started. Somewhere deep beneath the ocean waves lies a city spoken of in legend. A city of great power, wisdom, and wealth. A city that vanished in a single night. This is the mystery of Atlantis, the lost civilization that continues to fascinate the world. The story of Atlantis begins with the Greek philosopher Plato around 360 BC. In his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, he described Atlantis as a mighty island empire beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. Plato claimed that Atlantis was home to a utopian society, a place of wisdom and enlightenment where kings ruled with justice and the people lived in harmony. According to Plato, Atlantis was larger than Libya and Asia combined, boasting grand temples, intricate canals, and golden palaces. Its people were said to be skilled mathematicians, astronomers, and engineers, living a life of luxury and abundance. But this idyllic way of life did not last forever. Plato told of how the Atlanteans grew greedy and corrupt, launching military campaigns to conquer neighboring lands. As a result, the gods became angry and decided to punish them. In a single day and night, Atlantis was transformed into a watery grave. The mighty island nation sank beneath the waves, disappearing from the face of the earth. For centuries, scholars have debated whether Plato was recounting an actual historical event or weaving a fictional tale as a moral lesson about the dangers of greed and corruption. Some believe that Plato was referring to real events, perhaps drawing from accounts of a historical people who lived on an island in the Atlantic Ocean. Others argue that Atlantis was nothing more than a figment of Plato's imagination, created to teach a timeless lesson about the pitfalls of unchecked ambition. But regardless of its origins, the legend of Atlantis has captured the human imagination like few others. The idea of a lost civilization, advanced beyond our own, existing just beyond the horizon, has captivated dreamers and adventurers for centuries. The Romans dismissed Plato's story as a fanciful myth, a mere fable to teach the Greeks a lesson about hubris and the dangers of straying too far from the known world. Medieval monks whispered tales of Atlantis as a cautionary story about the fleeting nature of earthly power and the importance of living a virtuous life. Explorers like Christopher Columbus and Sir Francis Drake searched for signs of the lost city during their voyages, hoping to find evidence of its existence. But despite their best efforts, no trace of Atlantis could be found. As the centuries passed, the legend of Atlantis faded into the realm of myth and folklore. But the 18th century saw a renewed interest in Plato's writings, and with it, a new wave of speculation about the location and existence of Atlantis. The mystery of Atlantis continues to captivate us today. From books and movies to TV shows and video games, the legend of the lost city lives on in popular culture. And while there may never be any definitive proof that Atlantis existed, the search for the lost city continues to inspire us to explore the unknown and to dream of what might lie beneath the waves. What do you think? Was Atlantis a real place or just a figment of Plato's imagination? Share your thoughts below. Hey everyone, it's me. Today we're diving back into the depths of history to bring you part 2 of our captivating series on Atlantis. Last time we explored the origins of the legend. Now it's time to dive into the intriguing question. Did Atlantis really exist? And if so, where is it today? Over time, discoveries fueled speculation. In the Bahamas, divers found the Bimini Road, stone structures resembling ancient pathways. Could this be a trace of Atlantean engineering prowess? In the Mediterranean, ruins in Santorini hint at a civilization destroyed by volcanic eruption. Did the Atlanteans meet their demise in a fiery cataclysm? Or are we only seeing what we want to believe? Scientists have offered many explanations. Some say it was the volcanic eruption of Thera around 1600 BC which destroyed the Minoan civilization. Others believe powerful tsunamis or sea level rise erased coastal settlements. Some geologists argue landmasses sank due to tectonic shifts. But some still wonder, was Atlantis an advanced civilization lost to time, or even influenced by beings beyond Earth? For many, Atlantis is more than just a lost city. New Age teachings speak of Atlantis as a civilization of higher consciousness where humans lived in harmony with energy and wisdom. In spiritual circles, Atlantis is seen as a warning. When pride, greed, and misuse of power rise, collapse follows. But let's shift our focus to the present day. What does the world say about Atlantis today? Let's start with Plato's own words. He mentioned Atlantis 26 times in his writings, describing its advanced culture, technology, and wisdom. Plato claimed the Atlanteans possessed an advanced understanding of mathematics, science, and philosophy. They were skilled engineers and architects, creating impressive structures and public works. Their society was highly organized with a strong emphasis on justice and balance. The Atlanteans were also said to be great sailors and explorers, venturing far beyond their known world. They established colonies and trading posts, spreading their influence and wealth across the oceans. Plato described them as a maritime superpower, dominating the seas and controlling vast trade routes. But what happened to Atlantis? According to Plato, the Atlanteans became consumed by their own hubris and greed. They abandoned their philosophical and spiritual pursuits, turning instead to materialism and war. As a result, the gods punished them, sending earthquakes, floods, and other natural disasters to wipe out their civilization. Now let's turn to recent discoveries and theories. Many intriguing findings have been attributed to Atlantis over the years, though none have been confirmed as genuine evidence. Some researchers believe that the Pillars of Hercules mentioned by Plato could refer to the Strait of Gibraltar, the western entrance to the Mediterranean Sea. If true, it would place Atlantis somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean near the Iberian Peninsula. Others point to the Canary Islands off the coast of Africa as a possible location, citing their volcanic origins and ancient settlements. Still, others suggest that Atlantis may have been situated in the Aegean Sea, perhaps near the Greek island of Santorini, which was heavily impacted by a volcanic eruption around 1600 BC. But what if Atlantis isn't a physical place at all? Some scholars propose that Plato created Atlantis as a philosophical allegory to teach about the dangers of greed and the importance of virtue and balance. In conclusion, the mystery of Atlantis continues to captivate us today. While there's no definitive proof of its existence, the legend lives on through books, movies, video games, and our collective imagination. From Plato's philosophical teachings to modern theories, Atlantis has inspired countless ideas and interpretations. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere between myth and reality. So what do you think? Did Atlantis really exist? Let us know your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating journeys into the world of history and mythology. Until next time, keep exploring the world and all its wonders. You never know what mysteries you might uncover. Thank you for watching.